This video is heavily information based, alright? I don't think I'm going to put any edits over it because I'm just going to start yapping about information and show you guys about all the classes that I've wasted diamonds on and how you should actually progress to get yourself your favorite classes such as the Assassin, Cyborg, and all of that. This is not a video on how to get diamonds fast. I already have like a million of those on my channel. This is a video about how to actually not waste your diamonds on useless stuff. So let's head over to the classes guy and show you guys all about it. So this is obviously my Assassin class. It's level 3, it's one of the best classes in the game, but let's go over some purchases that I heavily regret. For example, why in the world did I buy these 3 classes, okay? The camper costs like 10 diamonds, and this one you don't even need, because the first thing that you should be buying should always be alien, alright? Alien, you always gotta buy alien first, and then you can pick one of the OP classes, for example, the assassin, the cyborg, the vampire, stuff like that. Any of these 3 I would heavily recommend, but you gotta go for alien before any of those, as they're just way too expensive, and alien's only 100 diamonds. And I still think that alien is one of the best classes in the game, probably like top 5 best classes, even while being 100 diamonds. So there's literally no reason why you should buy any of these. The cook kind of just sucks because food is never a worry, as you can just go ahead and like kill a whole bunch of different animals defending the dens and get a bunch of food that way. So you don't really need to defeat the cook in that sense. There's also a decorator, and come on guys, think about it. The decorator gives you a hammer, okay? It gives you a couple of cosmetic items, which are essentially useless. And the hammer, what are you gonna do? The only good thing about the hammer is that you can pick up bear traps. So if I go ahead and like place down a couple of bear traps over here to defeat some kids' dens, I can go ahead and pick it back up and reuse it at another kid's den. That is the only reason why the decorator might be justifiable. But this class is the worst class in the game. Now, there's some other classes. For example, I have myself the fisherman here. This thing, I think it costs like 70 diamonds. For how much value it gives, it should be worth 30 or 20 diamonds, man. The 70 diamonds, you get a fishing rod. By the way, fishing rods are free. I don't know if you know this. You probably know this. But if you head into a game, you can literally get one for free right at the start of the game. It's not even into obscure chests. You can literally get it very, very easily. And other than that, also like, your fishing rods level up faster, the fishing rod caster instant and further, and fish hook onto your fishing rod faster. So it just helps you get food. And again, it's kind of like the cook in a sense where it just keeps your hunger from draining, but you don't need it. Because late game, you'll be having a whole bunch of farm plots and like a crock pot, and after that, you can just AFK with infinite stew. So there is no reason to get yourself this class. Absolutely useless. I wasted 70 gems on this. With 40 here, that's 110 gems, 120, and that is 160 gems wasted. That is quite a lot. Also, I have myself the brawler here. Now, the thing with the brawler, right, is that I can't say it's entirely useless, as there is some use to it. The brawler, you can't use ranged weapons, which is a downside, but if you're doing a multiplayer event where it's not just yourself, but you have you and your teammates, you can always just give the like ammo and the weapons, the ranged weapons, to your teammates, and only use like the spear and eventually the Morning Star for yourself. But this isn't that good. I'd always say that you want to use the let's go down here, the alien more. You should never really use that. It's not really that good. The brawler, I would not recommend you use. And wait, where's the brawler? Alright, brawler's up here. But let's head down. And the gambler, okay, this is more of an impulse purchase, alright? I don't really buy this to actually like, you know, use it often and be good. It was just kind of like, ooh, wait, I want to see it working. And I just saw it work. Don't get it. The gambler, it could be good, as it does give you like, you know, a chance to get ruby chests later on in the game, but that is super late into the game, and normally classes you want them to help you early on, or like the cyborg is a special exception because the cyborg helps you clear all of the kids stands early on, and also late game it helps you a lot with the cultist attacks and the cultist strongholds. So yeah, cyborg's definitely S tier for that reason. And let's head back up here. Gambler, just don't get it guys, just save up for the alien. Let's see, there should be more. Yep, the ranger was, I'd say, the best class, or like the ranger lumberjack tied best class other than the assassin before the alien was released. Alright, that was like the best budget class, so I did get it for that reason. And you know, the ranger, it's pretty good, but now that the alien's in the game, always just prioritize the alien. Alright, look at how OP this thing is. It gives you increased visibility at night for some reason. Also, just don't never let your alien tech overheat. It's not that hard to not let it overheat. Alien tech recharges faster. Okay, that's pretty good. And you get just free sprint. So it's basically the assassin where you have like free sprinting, but also you have better visibility. And you don't have the, let's see, the HP debuff of the assassin. So alien's just better in every way. But assassin's obviously a bit better because, you know, it's got these throwing knives. So yeah, that is one con to the alien. But let's take a look. Alright, other than the alien, because I've covered that, we also have ourselves the blacksmith, which is the last class on this video that I did make a massive mistake on. This thing cost me 200, whopping 200 diamonds, okay? And craft items up to the next tier. That is pretty good. The only thing is that this guy is purely utility based, but alien's just better, guys. I mean, come on. The only way this guy is better is if you're doing a super fast speed run. You have like 3 cyborgs in your party and 1 of the blacksmiths, and the blacksmiths can help you get the last bed a little bit earlier, but again, it's just not really that necessary to get the blacksmiths. So in total, I wasted, let's count, we have 10, 50, 90, and 90 plus 70, that is 160 diamonds, 260 diamonds, and that is 330 diamonds. This class, I think, was 50 gems. So 380 diamonds. The alien's on a waste. 380 combined with that is 580. Basically 600 diamonds wasted, guys. Yo, I am never getting these diamonds back.